Hello everyone, tayo po ay nandito sa isang memorandum circular issued by DNR Environmental Management Bureau at ito ay merong number na Memorandum Circular number 002 Series of 2022. Minsan mas madali yung EMB Memorandum Circular 2022-002. At ang subject naman, streamlining for securing ECC for projects requiring an IEE checklist with auto approval and or denial within the 20 days processing through the EMB online system. So pagka ang isang project ay category B project at hindi pa naman ito nasisimulan, gagawin pa lang yung project, pasok yan sa IEE checklist report at pwedeng gamitin ang EMB Online ECC application system. At doon may mga requirements na hihingin sa atin. Dito naman sa Memorandum Circular 2022-002, ni-specify din dito yung mga ECC minimum documentary requirements. So doon sa mga pollution control officer, kahit hindi kayo accredited EIA preparer, dapat malaman ninyo po ito kasi most of the time you will be handling the permitting and registration requirements of the company. So dapat alam mo yung mga documentary requirements. Now, if you will be applying for environmental compliance certificate for category B project through the online ECC application system, ito yung mga minimum requirements, documentary requirements. Number one, proof of authority over the project site. Medyo madaming paraan to establish yung ating authority over the project site. Nandyan nga minsan yung mga lot title, yung ating mga proof of purchase, mayroon din tayo mga deed of absolute sale, duly notarized. Basta anything, list contract, anything that will give proof of the authority over the project site. At yung ating certification from LGU on the compatibility of the proposed project with existing land use plan and or zoning certificate and or sangguniang bayan resolution on land reclassification or land use exemption or land use conversion. So sa mga application ng ECC through online, laging kailangan nyo itong nasambit na certification from our concerned LGU na nasambit na yung sample gaya ng zoning certificate, resolution, certification. Yan. Number three, project description including project components. Actually, doon sa ECC online application system, ini-encode na lang naman natin yan doon. Kaya hindi na naman masyadong concern yan. Hindi na natin kailangan mag-produce ng dokumento for that. At meron na tayong platform doon to provide the description of the project and then the components. Actually, may mga fillable form doon sa online ECC application system. May bibigay mo lang yung information. O ito, number 4, geotag photographs of the project site taken for the last 30 days. So kung halimbawa, mag-a-apply ka ng ECC ngayon, January 18, 2026. So within 30 days mula nitong file ka. Pagka more than 30 days na yung geotag photograph of the project site, require ka syempre na mag-resubmit ng new geotag photograph. Number 5, meron tayong fillable environmental impact and management plan checklist. So merong downloadable yan doon sa ACC Online Application System. Basta makapasok ka lang doon sa system and then fill up ng mga information. Mada-download mo yung fillable environmental impact and management plan checklist. Yan. So wala kang kailangang i-download anywhere kundi doon lang sa system, sa ECC Online Application System. Matapos mong ma-reach yung step number 6 if I'm not mistaken. And then number 6, proof of payment for the application fee. Ito yung hindi bababa ng 5,000 pesos. Most likely ang charge sa'yo ay 5,070 pesos. Yan yung kailangan mong bayaran when applying for ECC at valid yung proof of payment mo na yan for 1 year. Halimbawa, nag-apply ka ng ECC tapos kulang yung mga requirements. Base sa pinasa mong information and requirements, na-deny yung application mo, new application. Nakabayad ka na. Pwede ka namang mag-resubmit ng application mo ulit. Mag-submit ka ulit ng ECC application. Um, I-attach mo lang yung pinagbayaran mo dati. Same lang yung project, same lang yung information. At pagka na-provide mo na yung missing requirements, edi maa-approve yan. Gamit pa rin yung pinagbayaran mo. So, isang taon until December 31, pag January 1, di na pwede yung resibong yon. So, halimbawa, nagbayad ka naman ng application fee ng January 30, 2025. Pagdating ng, December 30, 2025. Pagdating ng January 1, 2026, hindi na pwede yun. So, now number 7, the project layout overlay in Google Map or site development plan signed by registered professional or survey plan for CSAG or quarry projects. So minimum na itong site development plan, lalong-lalo sa mga infrastructure project. Kailangan lang may pirma ng engineer. Usually, environmental planner, architect, basta registered professional. Number 8, we need to submit a duly accomplished project environmental monitoring and audit prioritization scheme questionnaire. So, PEMAPS questionnaire. Downloadable to sa ating internet browser. Pero pag na-reach mo yung step 6 ng ECC online application sa system, mada-download mo rin itong PEMAPS doon. But you can download that in our Google. Type mo lang yung PEMAPS, ibibigay sa'yo yung PEMAPS questionnaire. So, yan yung mga requirements. Meron pa tayo number 9. Ano po? Meron tayong notarized sworn statement of accountability of proponent. Yan. Kailangan signed ng representative ng project proponent. Halimbawa, sa isang korporasyon, yung presidente, kailangan makapirma nitong sworn statement of accountability. Sinasabi dito, attachment 2. Yan, tingnan natin kung nandito yung attachment 2. Yan. So, ano yung sworn statement of accountability? So, ito yung attachment 2. Ito yung ano natin, emphasize nung sworn statement of accountability of the project proponent. So, kung um, gusto mong advance, yan yon. Pwede mo na siyang gayahin yung pagkaka-format and then papasign lang sa nagre-represent ng company yung and then ipapanotaryo. Pero ito ay downloadable din ito sa system kasi 'di ba sa ECC online application system nagpo-provide ka ng name ng mga proponents, saan yung kanyang resident address, saan yung anong klase yung project, na-generate na yun ng system. So kung ayaw mo nang mapagod at basta makarating ka sa step number 6, madadownload mo yung sworn statement of accountability. Pero kung gusto mong advance, ito, gayahin mo itong template na to. Kasi yan nga yung sinasabi ng Memorandum Circular 2022-002. Pagdating sa requirement ng sworn statement of accountability of the project proponent. Yan. And then, meron pa tayo dito itong number 11, Engineering, Geological, and Geohazard Assessment Report as post-ECC condition for all projects as indicated in DAO 2000-28. So, pwedeng hingin sa atin ito after ma-issue yung ECC natin. Pero minsan may mga regional offices po na prior to issuance, part ng requirement yung EGAR, lalong-lalo kung in vertical project, infrastructure project. Halimbawa, meron tayong subdivision, tapos katabi pa bundok, mountain, o kailangan may EGAR. Subdivision, mga project na 5-story pataas, kailangan ng EGAR. Pero ang pagkakasabit dito ay yung EGAR ay as post-ECC condition for all projects indicated in DAO 2000-28. Yeah. So, may mga project under DAO 2000-28 at kailangan nating tingnan yon, no? Kung ano-ano yung mga project na yon. So, check mo lang itong DAO 2000-28. Okay? So, ang ECC online application, once na ma-submit mo yan, that's day 1. Uh, 20 days lang talaga ito, auto approval or denial. So, day 1 to 5, mag-undergo ng substantive review ang case handler. So, kung sino ang person in charge sa iyong application, matatawag natin yung case handler. Then, day 6 to 10, validation of the substantive review by the case handler. Kailangan ma-actionan agad ng section chief, no? Then, day 11 to 15, kailangan ma-actionan din ng division chief to the point yung review and concurrence with the recommendation by the section chief. So meron nag-undergo ng review at may magre-recommenda nito, and then day 16 to 20, decision of the ECC application, approval or denial based on the recommendation of the division chief. So yan. Kaya sa ECC online application system, pwede nating makuha ang environmental compliance certificate within 20 days processing. Basta gamitin mo yung EMB online system, bayaran mo agad yung application fee. After na ma-issuean ka ng order of payment, bayaran mo agad para tuloy-tuloy ang approval. Okay? So this is the EMB Memorandum Circular 2022-002, streamlining for securing ECC for projects requiring an IEE checklist with auto approval and or denial within the 20 days processing through the EMB online system. At kung may katanungan ka pa dito, mas maganda direct tayo sa DENR, Environmental Management Bureau. Pwede lalong-lalo sa regional office dahil yung Category B project, ina-process ito sa regional office ng EMB. So, pwede tayo magtanong regarding sa technicalities ng memorandum circular to kung hindi pa rin malinaw yung mga sinasambit dito. Okay? So, thank you very much for time listening and God bless us all.